Hello, hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening, man?
Well, we're running up and down the halls because I'm an idiot and missed the last digit on our phone number. Thank God for backup numbers.
I hear you.
Let's rewind and start that all over again.
Come on, let's do it, Polly.
How are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Good. Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
What's the secret to a happy marriage? How do you stay together so long?
Oh, you just tore a lot.
If you're never home, there's no problems.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you guys, of course, are talking about the new album, Rewind, just out in stores on Tuesday, but we're going to rewind you first. So
Okay.
every year we do Frog Fest. This will be our 26th concert this year. And every year about this time, people start calling and going, is it true that Rascal Flatts was at Frog Fest one time? And the answer is yes. In 2000, you guys played Frog Fest. I think, according to the photos we have, you must have been about 12.
Yeah, because I'm only 23 now, so.
Oh, you look good for
Absolutely.
your age.
You guys look like you're fresh out of junior high or something in the photos. That had to be early on, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's, our first record came out June 6th of 2000, so yeah, we still had milk on our mouth.
Yeah, that would have been a week later because the Frog Fest is always Father's Day weekend. So a week after your first record came out, you were here.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's right.
And now, to all these years later, we got a brand new album that I listened to on the way home, and it was the first time in history. I wish my drive was a little bit longer. What a phenomenal album!
Oh, thank you so much. We're so pumped about it. It's the most favorite album for me that we've ever done, for sure.
Yeah, I like the way that you incorporated still the Rascal Flatts sound, but today's, I mean, there's no rap in it, don't get me wrong, but today's upbeat pop kind of sound that's in there too. Everything sounds a little different, not like what we've heard previously.
Yeah, well, we really worked hard on that. I mean, I think there's enough songs about cold beer on ice and tailgate. so we wanted to say something else a little bit different. And, but, we used a different producer this time. We used a rock producer from L.A., and then Dan Huff, of course, he did a into it. And, there's not one thing on this album that I would change.
So you can't pick one favorite?
No, I can't. Some of my favorites are like Payback.
Yeah, baby, that is my favorite. And what a great way to start the album.
That's the jam.
I'm telling you, I videotaped myself riding home in the car listening to your album.
I love it.
That's how I'll post the review, and that's how I'll review it, is me jamming out to all the greatest hits.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
And you can be my payback anytime, even though we're both happily married, by the way.
Da 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 da.
Don't let her.
Your album.
Baby, I could be your payback. Hey, gonna help you get your sleigh back. Take it to the dance floor. I'ma lead your way back. Yeah, I'ma lead your way back.
I love it.
That's how I'll post the review, and that's how I'll review it, is me jamming out to all the greatest hits.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
And you can be my payback anytime, even though we're both happily married, by the way.
Da 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 da.
Don't let her kid you, Gary. She would kick you to the curb for Joe Don any day of the week.
Don't tell him that. Woo! Joe Don Roney can be my payback anytime.
He is pretty.
Yeah, he's pretty.
So how different is it now when you rewind, as we were saying, back to 2000? Now everyone's married, you got kids. How the road's got to be a lot different.
Oh, it is. Because my girls are. Brittany's. She'll be 14 in August.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
I know, and Brooklyn's 10. So, and they love. They love being on the road in the summer, and my wife, Tara. It's just, it's totally changed. I got all my girls out here, so I don't have to travel alone anymore, and during the summer, so it's a blast. It's just a blast.
And you're going to be busy working this summer because out on tour yet again. Does it ever get old? How do you keep it fresh?
That's the only thing that I ever wanted to do. As a kid standing in my room looking at myself in the mirror and singing and picturing all these people, now I get to live it. So, I live to perform live, and the fans what keeps it fresh for me.
How do you find fresh material for the album? Because like we were saying earlier, you got to keep evolving with the times. How do you continually do that?
We live in a town where some of the greatest songwriters in the world live, and we've been blessed with just being able to continue to grow and push ourselves, and try. Something we did different this time was put out, because we get songs pitched to us from all around the world, and we said, hey, if you think there's a song that we wouldn't like, pitch us that one.
Really?
Like if there's a song that you don't think's a Rascal Flatts song, send us those. So we kind of approached it that way, and then took some of these songs and just made them our own,
So I don't know if it's too early to ask yet, but do you know what your next single is? Is it by chance Payback, since that was the song that was on the season finale of Nashville?
Yeah, I know. I think that Payback, DJ Tonight.
Oh, my other
I
favorite. I love that one.
Yeah, and I like the sound of that. So probably one of those three.
Perfect. I vote for either one of the first two. I'll be the DJ during the day. You can be the DJ at night.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Girl, what's your favorite song? I'll be your DJ tonight.
I was going to ask you, too, how do you feel things kind of went full circle? Because when you guys were 1, 2, 3 albums in, a lot of people started referencing Rascal Flatts as a boy band. And now it seems like country music's even gone a step further towards popular music these days.
Yeah, well, as long as you're buying records, I don't care what you call it.
Go out and buy Rewind. Thank you very much, Gary. Look forward to your stop when you come to Central New York this summer.
Can't wait. Thanks, Polly. Thanks, Ted.